Hey everybody, it's your girl Miss Virtue. So I'm going to share some of my process when I make my cinnamon rolls with you guys. These are my ingredients. Cinnamon. Of course, you can't have cinnamon rolls without cinnamon, right? Very easy, simple, easy. I do these. I guess I'm starting a new tradition around Thanksgiving with my grandbabies because we made some last time when I went to mom's. So stay tuned. So here I'm just whisking together a third a cup of warm water, a pack of instant yeast, and a teaspoon of sugar. So once this is done, I'm going to let it sit about 5 minutes. So this is what's going to activate the yeast, start that process, and you don't want to have the water too hot or it will kill the yeast. So now inside this bowl, I have added to my yeast mixture half a cup of sugar, third cup of melted butter, and also a couple of eggs in that cup of milk. Remember, the milk was needs to be lukewarm. So now I'm going to take this mixture, add it to about 4 cups of flour and a teaspoon of salt so I can make my dough. I've added this mixture in with the flour and salt, as I said, so I'll just keep mixing this until it combines and makes my dough. Once the dough is mixed, I'm going to cover it with some plastic wrap and let it rest for about 10 minutes. So the next steps are going to go pretty quickly, so I'm going to cover the ingredients pretty quick. So I have my 13 by 9 pan that I have a baking sheet in the bottom of. I just sprayed a little cooking spray on there so it'll hold down. You see I've got my surface prepared already with some flour. Here I have half a cup of brown sugar. I usually use the dark brown sugar. I only had the light brown, but this is going to be fine. And about 6 tablespoons cinnamon. Have my butter over here ready. And of course, I have my dough that has been rising. So I'm getting ready to take my dough and roll it out. Okay, so now after I spread out my dough, I spread butter, the cup of butter, on the rolled out dough and then sprinkled my cinnamon and sugar mixture on it. Now it's time to roll them up. Now, once it has been rolled, it's time to cut. I'm going to let these sit about 10 minutes to make sure that they're touching, and then they're going to go into the oven about 40 minutes at 350. So while that is going on, I'm going to go ahead and prepare my icing or frosting. Okay, so in this bowl, I have 8-ounce pack of cream cheese, and I also have a stick of, well, actually about 6 tablespoons of butter. So what I want to do is take this and clean this up so I'm actually going to make the frosting while the cinnamon rolls are baking. So the frosting, it's pretty simple, consists of, like I said, 6 tablespoons of butter. It's a small batch. I normally use my stand mixer, but since I'm just making such a small amount, I'm using this mixing bowl and my hand mixer. Going to be a teaspoon of vanilla, a couple cups of powdered sugar, and about a pinch, maybe 1/8 a teaspoon of salt. And there you have it. Easy peasy cream cheese frosting or icing. Now we'll just wait for the cinnamon rolls to get ready and finish up. All right, cinnamon rolls are ready, nice golden brown. So now it's time to ice them. All iced up, and you do want to do it while they are warm. As you can see, you got the cinnamon incorporated all throughout. So good. See the cinnamon incorporated throughout, nice and moist on the inside and good. Give them a try. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy these as much as me and my family and friends have enjoyed these. The way I came across even making cinnamon rolls in the first place was during the shutdown. That's actually when I got back to baking. I called it my baking therapy. You know, being shut down at home, and I wanted to order, I was craving a cinnamon roll. I won't say the brand, but I was craving a cinnamon roll, and I saw how much it was going to cost for me to order one. And I'm like, there is no way I'm paying that for one cinnamon roll. So went online, and I actually ran across this recipe at cravinghomecooked.com. Shout out to them, because they had this no knead recipe. And for someone just starting that's a beginner or thinks it's something like it's too hard for you, this was the perfect recipe for me to do it. Now, I do enjoy working with dough and kneading dough, but who wants to spend all that time when you can get something and get a great taste in the less time? So fast forward to where we are now. They becoming a family tradition, because when I was home at mom's for Thanksgiving, my youngest grandbabies, at the time they were like 7 and 4. I thought it would be something fun for us to do, get together and make some cinnamon rolls. So they were hit. Everybody loved them. The youngest, the middle grandchild, who was 4 at that time, has already said, Nana, I want to make cinnamon rolls. So I guess we're going to start a family tradition. So don't be afraid to try something. I thought these were complicated, just like I thought cheesecake was complicated till I tried it. Very simple, no frills process, and the results are delicious. So I'm going to be sharing this, uploading this on YouTube as well. So if you get the opportunity, you like what you've seen here today, please like, subscribe, and share with others. I'm just a simple person that loves food. I love to cook. Nothing professional here. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. But I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful day and a wonderful week coming ahead, or whatever, when you see this video, whatever be upcoming. It's Miss Virtue. I guess this is Miss Virtue Cooks or Bakes. You guys be blessed, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.